Hey up guys, Burnout Culture here. Hope you're all doing well. So I've got what is hopefully an half decent pickup vid for you. There's still things even now that haven't turned up though, so it's gonna end up running over into another one. Wow, I've had an eventful night tonight, I tell you. It's gone, as you can see, I've had to put the light on. It's gone incredibly dark. We were upstairs and it started lightning and with almighty fucking crack, right, it felt like the lightning bolt had hit our house, our garden. It just, I've never personally heard a lightning bolt that loud before. It just came out of nowhere, there were no warning, and I've just been WhatsApped some photos. They're literally 2 streets behind, there's 2 houses on fire. It's actually hit the houses, there's fire engines there and everything. So fucking hell, that was mental that. Okay, right, onwards. There's various stuff here, so we've got eBay stuff, and I've got an Amazon pickup, and I've got some Facebook Retro Realm pickups. Various stuff from Retro Realm, so I'm getting into that now. I was a little bit sceptical at first about Facebook, and I went in really naively and made a bit of a twat myself because I didn't know. They're quite strict on the rulings, and I wasn't sure how it worked, but I've got to grips with it now. So where shall we start? Well, excuse me, sorry, I'm trying not to belch, I've had my tea, I'm sorry. We'll start with this. So I've had a bit of a recent short-term love affair with Andals. As usual, they don't tend to last long term. I go through phases, like most of us do anyway, but I wish I could have kept a count of how many Game Boys I've had over the years, of every single variation. I get really into them. I do this with most consoles anyway, but I get really into them and then I just literally fall out of love with them and I get shot. But so I've had a lot of DS's and I've 3DS and that I got recently and this, that and the other. But I wanted an original Game Boy because I remember getting one back in the day, you know, the actual original white one. And I thought I won't mind getting that one back, and then I started looking into it. I had that Game Boy Colour that I bought down at Revival, that's gone. Got rid of that. And I thought, at the time I thought I made a bit of a mistake. I thought, why did I get rid of that? But then I wanted to get even more sort of a bit more originality and go back to, I thought, shall I actually get the original Game Boy? And then, anyway, I made a compromise, and I ended up getting this. So it's the transparent Game Boy Pocket. Can't remember how much I paid. It wasn't a lot. It was like, go for about 20 quid, don't they? But it came in this Nintendo pouch, albeit I don't think it's original, if truth be known. It could be. It might be if it is bonus. It's just a, you know, with like the belt strap. But it's, don't think it's, no, it's not like it's plastic anyway. It's Nintendo branded anyway. So I got this, half decent condition. There's not many. The screen's got just very light scratches. But I got this because for me the Pocket is the compromise between the original and the colour. I mean, I know, alright, I know the colour's got a lot of advantages, but I thought I like the monochrome black and white, and I think the colour, it doesn't have the the nostalgia grab for me. So I thought I'd like to, you know, stick to the monochrome. And it's a wider screen than the original, so you get that wider screen. And I do like the transparent ones, you know, like the skeleton, the clear ones. So I got this, and I got it wrong because there was a lot of debate about battery power, and I can't even remember what the colours got. I don't know if it's double A's or triple A's, but I was led to believe that the Pocket was double A, two double A's, and obviously, I think, well, as far as I know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the double A battery gives out less hourly usage than the triple A battery. I could be wrong, but this turned up and it's two triple A's, so I don't know. I must have got that a bit wrong way around, but anyway. So that with that came with the pouch. It also came with an aftermarket adapter, so that's alright. I haven't checked it, but I presume it works. And then it came with these 5 games. Now this one I won't even put in it. The fucking Snide Super 105 in 1. Fucking 105 in 1. I'm not even going to load that up. But the actual Game Boy, official Game Boy cart, so it came with Alleyway, which is basically an Arkanoid clone. Good game that actually. Really enjoyable that. This was sweet as this one. Game & Watch Gallery 3, because I was even contemplating buying a Game & Watch actually. I fancy getting the Zelda Game & Watch, but it does sort of go for half decent money, like 60, 70, 80 quid. But this has got some of the Game & Watch games on there, and you can play like the actual original Game & Watch version, or like a modernised version of it, so that's really cool, is that. And then we've got the original Grand Theft Auto, and also F1 Race, which was a fantastic little game if you could, play with your mate, link up with a second player. I think you could multi-link the original Game Boys back in the day, which were probably really cutting edge at the time. So yeah, so I think it were around all in, including postage, about 25 quid, so I'm happy with that. It were a decent little deal, is that, and like I say, it's half decent condition. There's not many knocks on it at all. It's been fairly well looked after, and I'm gonna stick with that one. Like I said, the colour doesn't really do it for me. The Game Boy colour. So I'll just stick with that. Right, onwards. More eBay. I've got 3 original Xbox games here. The fantastic Deus Ex Invisible War. Really highly regarded. This game gets a brilliant review. I haven't actually played it yet, but really good condition. Goes for, I think it would definitely under a £5. Forgive me, I can't remember the exact amount, but cracking game that, and it's Xbox exclusive. Sorry, I couldn't think of that then. Yeah, Xbox exclusive. As is the second game, Thief Deadly Shadows. This were like £2. Obviously, like I've said in the past, I'm trying to get all the Xbox exclusives if I can. Just a bit of sticker residue on there that I'm going to get off. Both complete, by the way. Discs in decent condition. So really happy to get that. Then just as a side note on the removing residue stickers, and I know a lot of you guys already use various removal methods, and I've tried different ones over the years, but the one that I always go back to for me, which works the best, cheap as chips and all, is this 151. So it's as a lot are lemon based alcohol, but it works a treat. So you get the scraper as well. I think this is about £4 delivered, and you only need a tiny amount, and you know, like for that, what you do, literally put like 1 or 2 drops on. I actually, what I do with mine is I've got a pipette, and I just soak up 2 or 3 drops, because it's literally all you need, and you just drop it on, leave it a few seconds, and you can almost see it, reacting with the old glue, and you don't. It's that good. You don't even need the bloody scraper. But with the scraper straight off in one go, and it's, you know, you can sort of rely on it with, you know, your real expensive games as well. It won't damage anything. It's almost like it's delicate at the same time as being really effective and strong. So yeah, really good stuff that, guys. And the third game, not an Xbox exclusive, I don't think, I could be wrong, but it's Doom 3 collector's edition in the steelbook. Not on, you know, not uncommon. There's loads of them about, and to be absolutely honest with you, it's not in that great condition. I've got a buckle there where it's been dented at the back, and also it's got a bit of edge damage as well. But this were like a £5 delivered. The disc has got a few scratches, complete. It's got a few scratches, but you know, nothing to worry about. But I thought it's a funky steelbook, is that? I mean, if you can just see that on the back there, I mean, that's a fantastic sort of artwork there, isn't it? I really like that. So I grabbed that. What should we go on to next? So I had one Amazon pickup, and it was, I bought this on release day. I pre-ordered this through Amazon, and it's Sonic Mania Plus for the PS4. So it's still sealed. Took it out yet. Add it to the sealed unplayed collection of PS4 games. But yeah, I really fancied this from off when I saw it. I think it was 20 quidish, something like that. Not a great deal. So I've been looking forward to playing that. The last of the eBay stuff, I believe. Yeah. So I'd said to my mate Mike a while back, I was talking to him about IK Plus, and I know it's, you know, he's got a great love for IK Plus. I know he's got it on Amiga and CD32 in various sort of versions of it. And I'd said to him, because obviously now I've put my 16-bit machines up in the loft due to lack of desk space, etc. And I'd said to him, can you get IK Plus on any modern systems? And I didn't know. I didn't know if you could or you couldn't. And I started searching around on eBay, and this popped up, and it's IK Plus on the PS1. So this were about 15 quid, I think. Between 10 and 15 quid. So it's complete, it's got the manual, the disc is in fantastic condition. And I haven't played it as yet, but it looks like identical to the Amiga version, Mike, is it? Is that right? Would I be right in saying that? It looks it. So I don't know if it's, you know, an Amiga, you know, direct Amiga port, I don't know, but it really eager to play this. So yeah, we're happy to get that. Right, a bit of Facebook now. So Retro Realm, I got certainly these four anyway. I tell a lie, I've got it mixed up. These four games I got off Retro Realm, and it was cheap as hell as well, which is reason why I got it. So they're not the Mega Drive titles. They're not like anything to write home about by any means. You know, your staple, almost, can we call them budget titles if there is such a thing on Mega Drive these days? But yeah. So it were this guy, I forget his name. This one. I wanted to give him a shout out as well. I meant to write his name down, but I forgot. But he was selling a shit ton of Mega Drive stuff. He did have some good stuff in there, but there were a lot of, you know, lower end of the spectrum, if you like. And I just fancied these four. You could pick and choose which ones you wanted. He'd give you a price for. I think he wanted to sell them in bundles of 4. So I got these. So all complete, by the way. EA Hockey, complete with manual. There's only one with a hanging tab, unfortunately, on the box, but as long as they're all complete, I'm not bothered. Gunship, complete. Super Monaco GP2, complete. That's the one with the hanging tab. That's in great nick. Is that really good nick? Now look at that. That's lovely, lovely condition. Is that? I'm really happy to get that. And the last one, Lotus Turbo Challenge. All complete. 16 quid. So 4 quid a piece. I know probably you can pick them up each around that figure anyway, but I thought delivered for 16 quid, that's brilliant. Sorry, so the last 2 Mega Drive games I'm going to show you, I've recently got off Facebook, so these are, we've gone to the other end of the spectrum now, Mega Drive, certainly the second one, but the first one crept up in value certainly over the last couple of years. I've been looking out for it for a while at an half decent price. Felios. Between what have I paid for it? I'll be absolutely honest with you guys. This one particular super deal. I think 42 quid, something like that. But I've been like, you can certainly pay up to 50 quid. I think. Complete, good, great condition. Both great condition. Like I say, I need tabs there as well. So yeah, really happy with that. Glad to get that one in the collection. And don't need much in, sorry about that noise if you can hear that. Don't need much introductions. Gunstar Heroes. Again with the hanging tab. Again complete, in pretty good condition. Yeah, no real crease into manual as such, just a tiny bit of curling on this edge here, but label, good nick on the cartridge. Now, I paid at the time. I thought, well, it is a lot of money. It is a lot of money. I won't lie to you, but subsequent listings that have ended, it turned out to be an half decent price. So I paid 67 quid for this. There were one ended last night, went for 85. So it's hovering. I think it's hovering around the between 70 and 80 mark. But we all know Gunstar Heroes. I know one of the sort of highly sought after Mega Drive titles. So that's the bulk of it. Now I'll jump cut now, and I'll show you the last pickup that I've got also off Facebook as well, off Retro Realm. Some real good stuff on there. I mean, anyone that's not on Facebook and on these gaming sort of pages, it's well worth a look, guys, because you set up sort of updates to come through, and there's some real good stuff on there, and they are generally a lot cheaper than what you pay eBay prices. The only thing that stresses me out about it is you've got to be, as like Tootie said in the past, you've got to be, if you see something, you've got to be lightning quick to grab it while you can. So you've got to be first on the scene. They do a lot of good raffles on there as well, where you can you just put random ticket numbers and you've a chance of winning decent games. So it's certainly worth a look. Take it from me. But right, I'll jump cut to that, and thanks for watching. I know there's been some half decent stuff there to show you, and I will, once the second part of the stuff arrives, I will upload that as soon as. Right guys, as usual, thanks ever so much for watching, and have a good weekend. It's just round the corner, and don't get struck by lightning like we just nearly have. Right guys, take it easy. See you soon. Long live the retro. So here we have the final thing I've acquired this week, of a really nice chap off Retro Realm by the name of David Burke. So what he's sold me here is another Crystal X box, soft modded,
with full emulation on there, everything. It's that same pack. You see it quite often actually. I forget what the actual sort of package that's actually on it, but it's got everything on it basically, even down to Game Boy and some like 162 original Xbox games as well. And it's obviously got the LED colours. It doesn't do it justice in the light. It's better obviously at night and dark in here. It's looks really cool actually. So it's, you know, it looks superb. However, however, it's a little bit poorly at the moment, and I'll show you why. I don't know if you can see, it's flashing red and green, the dreaded red and green, and when I put the TV on, I get the dreaded, when it comes on, there you go, the dreaded green service required screen with the 09 error code. So I got back in touch with David, and bless him, he was really quick, and he sort of pretty much knew straight away what it was. He's done a lot of these mods, so he's really clued up on what can go wrong. So it's a hard drive adapter fault, is this. So what he's said to do is he's sent me a return Hermes label. I'm going to just send the unit itself back down to him. He lives in Walsall, and he's going to do the necessary repair for me and send it back, which I thought were really good of him. So I don't know if he's on YouTube or not, but he's you know, I just want to give him a good shout out, David Burke of Retro Realm. So he's a really top lad for doing that. It's just a shame. I mean, it was actually working initially for the first half hour, but basically I can't get it to work at all now. We can try it. It may well do. I'll just give it a bash, see if it will. Yesterday it was working hit and miss, but it only lasts for like 10 minutes, and then no, it's gone red again, and then it'd crash. No matter what game, even if you put an actual disc in, an actual disc Xbox game, it'd still crash after 10 minutes. So there's a definite error there going on, but hopefully I'll get it resolved for me and get it back, and then we can play. But it's got absolutely everything on it, absolutely fast. So the other Xbox Crystal downstairs, I'm going to flog that. The one he sold me came with just a normal Black Duke controller, so I'm going to keep that Crystal and sell the other the Xbox Crystal with the black controller. So yeah, see how it goes. Hopefully I'll be playing it soon. I was contemplating flogging this on, but I don't think I will just yet. I'm going to keep it because it's nice to have this little classic mini. I'm going to keep that. It seemed a bit pointless. I thought, should I keep it? But I will do. I'm going to keep it. I'll keep the Retron 5 as well. So yeah, right guys. Thanks so much for watching. I'll be back shortly with another upload of some sort. What it may be, I do not know yet. But I will be back this week with another upload. So please do take care of yourselves and have a good week, and I shall see you soon. Long live the retro.